Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Lynne Life. It's actually, I'm shooting this on January 2nd. That's why you see the tree still up. We haven't gotten around to taking that down yet. But the subject of this video, tomorrow morning, Lynne has a colonoscopy. I know this isn't really a subject matter that's too exciting for the vlog, but whatever happens that week is what I vlog. So, and this is the Lynne Life, and this is part of what we have to deal with for the Lynne Life. And a colonoscopy for Lynne is a lot different than you or I. Couple differences. But I'm going to go over those, and I'm going to try to vlog the progress of this whole thing and see how Lynne does. So let's get going. My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynne, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynne Life. Well, I just put Lynne to bed for the evening. I probably will be getting her up again a couple more times, or at least once, just to see if she's cleaned out or not. But Lynne has, in addition to her anoxic brain injury, she also has something called Gitelman Syndrome, which is technically kind of what led to her anoxic brain injury. Lynne cannot retain potassium or magnesium in her body. It's a kidney disorder. It's called potassium and magnesium wasting. So every time she goes to the bathroom, urinates, poops, something like that, she loses potassium and magnesium. So she has to take tremendous amounts of it at all times. And every day, 4 times a day, she takes potassium and magnesium along with a few other things too. But it's stressful on her. This a colonoscopy. It's very stressful on her. We started at noon today, and then she started drinking the Gatorade mixed with the Miralax and all that. That started at 4. Everything was fine. It was fine. See, the thing is, Lynne takes so much magnesium, which is a laxative. Anyways, you know, you've heard of milk of magnesia. That's magnesium. It is a laxative. And she takes about 2,000 milligrams of that a day. 500 milligram tablets, takes 4 of them, different times, you know, spread out throughout the day. And a tremendous amount of potassium as well. The amount of potassium that she takes would kill me. It would stop my heart. But it doesn't for her because she's always low. So it keeps her levels at about where it should be. So any time that Lynne's body feels any kind of stress, be it a low-grade temperature, which happened in August, or a colonoscopy where she has something like this and she starts losing a lot, or she's having diarrhea, I have to keep her hydrated. I'm trying to give her more and more water because she, a little later, probably was after 7, I think, that she really started letting loose. And it's now almost 9 o'clock at night. And I'm hoping, she just sat on the toilet for quite a while and nothing happened. So I'm hoping she's empty. But I did give her some more water. But she, about 7:30, 8 o'clock, it must have been a little before 8 o'clock. A little before 8 o'clock. Lynne was in the bathroom. I got her up to put her back in a chair in the living room, and she blacked out. And I've seen it before. It's happened before, but not often. The last time was August. But I've seen it. throughout the almost 13 years of going through this, I've seen her do this before. And it doesn't happen all at once. It just kind of slumps over. She was standing at the sink washing her hands, and I had her. I just let her down slowly and kept her upright, kept her head up. And then she spit up on herself, threw up a little bit, and didn't have anything in her stomach other than the Gatorade, so it was blue. Whatever came out was blue. And then she wakes up. I picked her up, grab her under her arms, lift her up, get her back in the toilet. She had already soiled herself. She wears Depends, so I caught it. And then she had a lot more. Went into the toilet after that. She had more diarrhea. And I think she might be cleared out by now. Put her on the couch, let her lay down for a while, kept an eye on her, gave her more water. Hopefully we're through it. I hope we're through it. We got to get up very early. We got to be at the hospital at 7 in the morning. They have free valet service there. And they will have a wheelchair for her, ready to go. It's also snowing. We've had a lot of snow. We've had about 6 inches of snow last night. Supposed to be more lake effect snow going into tomorrow. We'll get through it. Justin's prepared to get up early in the morning, clear us out if it if he has to do that. And we'll see see what happens. This is the Lynne life, man. It's never a dull moment. She seems to be resting good. Hopefully she's cleared out. And anybody else, if they saw what happened in there with Lynne, would be very alarmed. I'm not. I know it's going to happen. She wakes up again, and it's business as usual. I explained to her what happened. So we still got to get through. This is the toughest part. The actual colonoscopy itself is not so bad. I may record a little bit on my phone. Hopefully they'll leave me. I'll be able to stay in there with her. I was able to do that last time, right up until she goes to sleep, because she's afraid. You can see it in her eyes. She's very afraid of being put under. She knows what's going on. I've told her many times, so she knows it's a colonoscopy and that she'd be coming home. I've also told her that tomorrow night she gets her favorite spaghetti and meatballs, so we're making that for her tomorrow. That makes her happy. So once it's all done, she wakes up. We'll be fine. She starts eating again. Everything goes back to normal, our normal procedure. But it's very, very challenging. You never know. Any little thing like this. I mean, colonoscopies are no fun for anybody, but with Lynne, it's different. It's more dramatic, and I know that going into it. Doctors and the other people, they don't always understand. Most doctors don't know what Gitelman Syndrome is. It's very rare, but some do. But we will see. So I'm gonna have to get to bed earlier tonight too. It's 8:46 right now, going on 9 o'clock. And so I'm going to have to get to bed early. I set the alarm for 5 in the morning so I can get up, get her ready. Going to give her pills. Normally she takes them at 8 in the morning. To give them to her earlier with some sips of water. She hasn't eaten anything all day today too. That could contribute to her passing out as well. Between the not eating, having the diarrhea, all that, any kind of little stress on her body, she blacks out. But she seems to be all right now. So, I'll see you in the morning. Well, fast forward to the morning of January 3rd. It's a little after 6 in the morning. I didn't get much sleep. Lynne did sleep. She's now, I have her up, I have her dressed, and she's on the couch. Gonna give her pills soon. Justin's getting up. He's gonna go out and clear off the car because we got a little bit of snow, a little bit more snow overnight, not too bad. Yeah, I love these early mornings. I didn't sleep much. Because I knew I was afraid I wouldn't get up. So, I'd oversleep or something. But I guess the rest of this I'm gonna shoot on my phone once I'm at the hospital. And I think things are going to be fine. I think we're through the worst of it. It's just that I'm tired. It's early in the morning. But it also means we get it over with earlier. So we'll see you either at the hospital or in the car or something like that. Well, guess what? I used my phone in the car, and for some reason there's no audio. But I decided to put it in here anyways. This is Lynne and I, and we're getting ready to go. Lynne's doing pretty well. She's awake. And hoping that all goes well. Everything's going well so far. So we'll see you at the hospital. Lynne, you tired? Yeah. We're in the hospital. We're all set. Want to say anything? We're all set. We're all checked in. We're waiting. A nurse is going to come out and get us. And they'll bring her in, prep her, right? And then they're going to come back out for me to go back in and see you before the procedure. And we should be fine. Check-in is fine. Didn't even have to park my car. They had valet service. All free, right? And then they supplied a wheelchair, got us up. It's all pretty smooth. You want to say anything?
Nope.
Nothing at all? Looking forward to get it over with.
Looking forward to what?
Getting it over with.
Yes.
All right, they just took Lynne and they brought her in to prep her for surgery, and they gave me a number. This is her number, 138-1002. So I can keep track of it. They also said they'll give me texts as well. But before that happens, they said they'll ask me to come back in to be with Lynne before they bring her into actual surgery. Okay, Lynne, how you doing?
Good.
Doing good. We're waiting for you. You're all prepped. And soon they'll take you in for your colonoscopy. Nurse was saying how sweet you are and how tough you are, right? Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
You got your IV in, right? Now we're just waiting. And then you'll be removed, put in the other room. You'll get your colonoscopy. I'll wait in the waiting room, and then I'll come back here, and you'll wake up, and I'll be right where I am right now.
Love me.
Love you. You are a very good patient. You're very tired, huh? Back in the waiting room when they took Lynne in. I just had a text saying that she is getting her procedure. There's also a thing on the wall there with her number on it. Tells me the status, and then they'll come back and get me. So everything's going along pretty smooth. Okay, surgery's over. Lynne's having some ginger ale, right?
Mm-hmm.
good news
What?
from the doctor. He said that there are absolutely no polyps, no nothing, and that probably in 5 years, rather than go through this, you could do the Cologuard thing. In 5 years, you won't have to go through all this. So you did as good as you possibly could. Aren't you happy?
Yeah.
I'm happy
Why?
because we don't have to go through this again. And the most important thing is there's nothing, no cancer, colon cancer, or anything like that, no polyps. And that's a good thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are you happy?
Mm-hmm.
You happy it's all over?
Mm-hmm.
You look a little sleepy yet. You still a little sleepy?
I am.
Yeah. When you get home, we can have something to eat. Nothing heavy, though. Nothing greasy. Okay? We'll have something, though.
Salad.
You have some fruit.
And
Things like
salad.
that. Yeah. Okay?
Think.
Well, I'm happy, too. What good news. Very good news. And that we don't even have to go through this again in 5 years. We can do the Cologuard thing. And just do a sample at home. And that's it. And send it in. Almost over. Well, we're home. We made it home. And here's Lynne over there. You see her? Well, no, we can't. There she is. There's Lynne. Asleep. Are you going to wave, Lynne? Yeah. Wave to everybody. There you are. Ooh. Huh? Our vlog, all our viewers. Oh. How you doing?
Good.
She's doing good. You happy to be home?
Yep.
And you ate something? You got to have something to eat?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
And she doesn't have to have another colonoscopy for 10 years. Because 5 years from now, she'll do Cologuard and send it in. So she won't actually have another colonoscopy for 10 years. So there's that. Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And we appreciate you watching. And I think that's all we got for this event. So we'll see you next time on the Lynne Life.